Guys, I'm back from sunny San Diego where I had an amazing time networking and learning all about social media at Social Media Marketing World 2018. And there are no words to describe how amazing it was. I met some of the most phenomenal people. I learned from experts I admire and met some new people that I'm going to be probably binge watching their YouTube channels on. But most importantly, I thought about you guys the entire time I was there. I connected with these industry leaders and I asked them one question over and over again to make sure that you guys got as much out of it as I did. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below so that you never miss anything from this channel that's going to help you get your message seen in that cluttered newsfeed. So what did I ask them? I asked them, what is it that boring businesses need to do to stand out in a cluttered newsfeed? And now I have some of the world's leading experts in social media and online marketing here to answer that for you. Take a watch.
I see a lot of boring businesses out there, and one of the things that they need to do to stand out is have a story that stands out above all of their competition. Every business owner has some type of story that if they can position it and create it in a way that's powerful and moving and connects with people, it'll make them begin to rise up above all of their competition. So begin to establish that story that connects with your audience and watch what begins to happen when you have story.
It is worth it to post multiple times a day, find the best post of the day, and put money behind it just to target your Facebook likes. You don't need a serious amount of money, $5 a day, $7 a day, just to target those people who already know you, to keep them keep you in their mind. And as long as they remember you, when they need to hire you, you'll be the first name they think of.
Hey, I'm Jo from Wildfire Social Marketing, and if you want to stand out in the LinkedIn newsfeed, be yourself. Stop trying to be somebody else, stop trying to be corporate, and actually say something that's personable, because when you're real, when you're telling your own story or your own, finding your own voice, people will connect to you. People connect to people. Don't forget that.
The problem with boring businesses is that they don't understand that relevancy is the killer app. Every single one of us is in a fight for one thing, and that is attention. The only way you get attention is to be relevant. The way you become relevant is to know your story. Stop being boring. We don't care about things that are commonplace.
Hey, what's up? It's Chris Ducker here from chrisducker.com. That's Ducker with a D. And the number one tip that I've got for you to avoid being a boring business is to put tons of personality into your marketing and what you do to spread your message and affect the people that you want to affect the most. Don't hide behind smoke and mirrors. Just be yourself. Put lots of you in regards to what you do and how you want to do it into your marketing messages, and it will definitely help you build your business in a more smarter, savvy manner.
Boy, boring business owners need to be thinking about doing video that is exciting and interesting for their audience. And the reality is none of us are really boring. We all think we're boring, but once we know our audience really well, then we can talk about things that they're interested in, that are interesting for them. And the reality is that for some people that will be boring, but for the right audience that will not be.
Put their beautiful faces, whether it's customers or employees or founders or just people who are pumped about the brand, on camera, and let those faces shine, because no matter what they have to say, it's going to be really good for the brand. It's going to get much further traction because we are people watching our social feed and we want to connect with those people. So that's what you should do, no matter what format.
I know a lot of people are going to tell you to be yourself because that's the, I guess, boilerplate answer. But I would say you need to listen to your customers more. And how do you do that is by using live video to ask them what they want, what kind of content they want to see. I actually, in my talk earlier today, that was one of my tips, was during your live videos, make sure you're asking your customers what they want to see more of, because then you can take that and leverage it to create blog posts that they want to see, email newsletters they want to see, content they want to see, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or anywhere. And it also just gives you the opportunity to really, really listen and show that you're listening. Because if you show that you care, That's more important than just being yourself.
So boring businesses are plenty. There's lots of things you can do. The first and best thing you can do is be yourself. I don't care whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Do something that makes you uniquely you. There is something about your personality. You could be like the super laid back, like San Diego surfer guy, or you could be like a super uber professional, flashy, high heel wearing person like me. Embrace your personality and put that behind your brand. That's going to allow you to really connect with your audience in a unique way and bring in your target audience.
So I teach my clients this one word, and this one word I feel like it encapsulates a whole philosophy of being and a whole philosophy of running your business. And that word is zag. Okay? And you've heard this word before, right? Because you talk about a zigzag, right? When everybody is zigging, when everybody is following the trend, you need to zag. You need to be doing something so dynamically different that you're in what some would call blue ocean area, right? Like versus the red ocean where all the sharks are feeding, all the meat is, everyone's eating out of this pie. You got to get to the blue ocean. You got to get to this place where you're so far away from your competitors, or at least you've positioned yourself that way, that there's no other option but you. And for a lot of business owners, that's going to mean getting away from who you are as a person and getting more to the persona, the character of your business. And a lot of entrepreneurs struggle with this because so much of them, right, is inside of their business. But if you're bored with your own content, then of course other people are bored, and they're bored faster than you are. So you've got to zag. You've got to go the opposite direction. If you're kind of this company that's just like, hello, we are gonna make sure that we follow all the rules, and maybe that's great for you, and that's how you run your business. You should think about doing a commercial in a hula skirt, right? And having that same sort of like, at our business, we will never, and just playing with something you would never ever think about. And then you know what you do? You put it on the web, you put $50 behind it, and you see how your audience reacts to it. And if that didn't work, that wasn't the one, right? And then do another one.
So the best thing you can do to take your content from being boring to sexy is to just take a step back and ask your customers what they actually need. Because if you can solve their problems in a creative way, use visuals, use video, but if you can get to the core of the problem and solve their questions and be the person that helps them, you're going to have great sexy content that they love, and it's going to work.
When you have content that you think is not interesting to your ideal customer, and you want to stand out in some unique way, that you have to realize that most people aren't on social media initially to buy your products or your services. So you have to show up in a way that they can relate to. And I know a lot of people say, "Hey, just be yourself," but it's bigger than that. I think it's showcasing content that your ideal customer or prospect is interested in, and sometimes it has nothing to do with our business. So finding what that is, whether it's inspiration or whether it's humor or whatever it is, to connect people to you initially, that, in my opinion, is what will ultimately start to attract the right kind of people to your business.
Stop posting quotes that have nothing to do with your business and that are just popular quotes that are all over the internet.
Why is that?
Quotes are inspirational and great, but if they're not branded or if they're not on point with your core values and your business, it's just a way to get engagement that's not relevant.
So boring businesses should be on video. When you scroll through a newsfeed, what catches your attention? It's the video. It's not the images. It's not the text. It's the videos. The videos autoplay. The videos go and they just start and nobody even, it's not even thought about. They just watch the video. So if you are creating a fun, engaging video, something that your audience actually cares to watch, you will stand out above the people who are not even remotely doing that. They're just posting pictures. They're just posting text. And you can put a video out. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be with your phone. It can be a selfie video, whatever. But you can put a video out and attract your clients way quicker than someone else when people are scrolling through the feed.
Amazing, right? I can't believe they took the time to talk to me, but I was so glad that they did. I got so much out of those 30, 60-second clips, and I probably did out of the whole conference. So I hope that you guys enjoyed them too. Make sure again to tune into this channel, and if you ever have any questions to help your message stand out in a cluttered newsfeed, please keep watching these videos and comment below with anything that you would like to know as well. And like we always say in military life, it is never goodbye, it is see you soon. So until next time, I will see you soon.